Hello everyone and welcome back to this humble abode of gameplay and memes. Today we once again return to Heroes Hour, as I am ready to present to you another guide of mine. Well, at least I think I'm ready, we'll see. But anyway, if you enjoy those videos, and if you want to see more content about Heroes Hour, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And maybe even write a comment in the comment section down below, you know, that's what comment section is for writing stuff there. Yes, who would have thunk it, right? But anyway, today I wanted to show you another cool build that I found. You probably have found it yourselves already, but still, even so, I would like to show it to you. Anyway, we're going to be playing the Wild faction, as you've probably already figured out from the video's title. And we're going to be picking this hero, called Hekoni. Hekoni is essentially a anima specialist, so she has the mastery skill that allows her to summon multiple of these anima each day, and then from there on out you can accumulate a massive stack of them. And the cool thing about anima, well, I'll show it to you later, but yeah, essentially your job in this particular build is to accumulate a Doom anima stack, who will essentially steamroll everything they run across. And yes, you can pick Hekoni, or of course you can pick Lorane. Actually, I think in this case I'm going to pick Lorane, because, you know, she's the alternative kind of here. Yes, we're going to be picking the map template called Where Worlds Meet. Now that's a medium-sized one. I really like those medium-sized ones because, you know, they allow a little bit more breathing room, allow your hero to get a little bit stronger before the final battle, so to speak. And yeah, in terms of color, I'll probably be picking, I don't know, let's pick green, because that sounds like, you know, the nature color. But anyway, yes, we're going to start the game here. I'm pretty sure we did set the settings to Hardcore Plus, so everything should be working as intended. Yondila, our town is called, so yeah, once immediately I will get rid of the anima here, because we will need to upgrade them relatively soon. That is one of the pivotal moments in this build, is that you need to upgrade your anima as soon as possible. Alright, and our hero seems to be, first hero in the tavern, seems to be the adorable cat Mizuko. Really love this one. And yes, of course, the rest of the troops we will be transferring from Mizuko to Lorane, as she is going to be our main hero who will take most of the fights. And yeah, first of course we move our side hero, see where our main hero is supposed to go. Here we got some gold, which is great, of course, and some wood. I think since this is the border of our zone where we can't go, we're supposed to send, well, let's send our hero a little bit downwards, see what there is. Oh, and we see a learning stone, perfect. So immediately we can go for mastery on the first day, which is awesome, because this means she will keep generating those forest spirits. Oh, and there's also a shrine. I'm not sure we should go this far though. You know what, yes we should. Because, yeah, I don't want to start fighting too soon. We need to make sure that, you know, when we're fighting neutrals, we should completely and utterly crush them, so that we don't actually suffer too heavy casualties. Okay, yeah, so we can't reach it this turn. This was worth it because, wait, what spell did we learn? Oh, Holy Light. That is a great spell to have, yeah. Oh, another learning stone. Go for this one with Mizuko. Of course, you know, Mizuko doesn't really matter. She's going to be, or is it a he? I don't know. But yeah, she's going to be our side hero who will just collect stuff for us. So yes, the obelisk is unfortunately guarded, so we are going to have some trouble finding that treasure. But yeah, it's just a group of pandas and a bunch of birds, so not too bad. At this point, I think we should be building... What should we build first? I think the Hall of Elves is a great thing to go for. Now, normally, you know, most people when they are playing Wild, they will most likely to go for Rangers. But in this instance, I think I'll go for the other ones. I think they're called Hunters, because Hunters summon additional troops during battle, additional melee units that could theoretically help us. Okay, Mizuko. Okay, yeah. So we found the portal. that leads us to the underground. So the way this map template works is you've got your starting zone, this is the enemy starting zone, and they are connected by another zone which is underground. And yeah, you've got portals to go there, portals to get out on the other side, and that's pretty much it. So I think the thing I'll build right now is the symbiotic grove, because the symbiotic grove is actually kind of important. You know what, that was actually a mistake, because I was supposed to upgrade my forest spirits right now, which I can no longer do, but hey, that's fine. We'll just go get some resources and prepare for the attack, and attack the next day. That's cool. Yeah, hire all of these. They will definitely help us out. Yeah, there is nothing... well, okay, never mind. We can also grab this. I think that will be worth it. But yes, next turn I'm hoping to fight both these and these. Clean them up, get our ore and wood production online. But yeah, the important part to not forget here is that we are upgrading the flower fields in order to upgrade our animas into forest spirits. Now, the reason this is so important is because turning them into forest spirits essentially doubles their HP, because, you know, the forest spirits, when they die, they actually turn into anima, into more anima, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure this route, well, like, if you went straight like this, it would be shorter than this one, so I feel like this game has some pathfinding issues, but, you know, I didn't exactly count those numbers. But anyway, so yeah, the way it works is we attack. We can actually, despite the fact that this is a decrepit mine, which normally means that you have to reduce your troops, we are actually allowed to take all of our troops into battle right away, which is awesome. And yes, also Lorane, of course, has the Summon Goblin spell, which allows you to summon creatures in the midst of the enemy forces, which is pretty amazing. And yes, we're going to have a relatively easy time here, because these are just archers, unprotected by anything. And we're just rampaging through them using our massive stack of forest spirits, and you can see we actually haven't lost anything. We're only gaining anima here. Gained 6 of them, so that's great. Yes, would you like the nature to return to the sawmill? Yes, so overgrowing your mines as wild is extremely important, because the most precious resource you've got for yourself is wood. Everything else is secondary compared to the wood, because, yeah, the wood is the lifeblood of this faction, essentially. So, whenever you take over most mines, you want to overgrow them. So, overgrowing the mines reduces the income of normal resources from them, for you basically get, like, 5 out of 7 of what you would normally get, but instead they give you 1 wood per day. So, obviously the precious resources, you know, you don't need that many of them, you just basically need to build them up, and then you can trade for something if you're missing. But the wood is extremely important, because a lot of these guys cost wood. For example, hunters cost wood. If you went for rangers, they also cost wood, and then also some other creatures also cost wood, like the treants. Anyway, yes, I think this is how we go here. Yeah, we can summon goblins immediately on top of the gogs. Well, I keep calling them gogs, I think they're called flame jugglers or something like that, yeah. Easily steamroll the imps, of course, because imps are worthless. We lost one of these wolves, or whatever they call, pack hunters, yeah. But that's not important, because, yeah, we're just so far just steamrolling our way through the competition. Very nicely indeed. We get an extra level. And in this instance, I think I'll go for extra life spark. And I'm not gonna overgrow the quarry, because, you know, ore is also extremely important. You spend a lot of that. And I'm also going for the learning stone to get more experience. Okay, Mizuko, it's your turn. Minor shrine. Could go for this minor shrine, but we don't need to do it right now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to detach those anima from, from my hero. Because next turn, the first thing we will do is we will send them towards our town and upgrade them. Come on, little guys. There you go. Oopgr. And now we can keep going further. Alright, so in terms of what we build, we could build the forest hill to, you know, get ourselves some satyrs or pack hunters. I don't think it really matters which one of these you go for. Could go for a champion statue because, you know, the earlier you build that, the faster it pays off. And, you know, those powerful heroes with bodyguards are also pretty awesome. We don't really need the infirmary because, you know, every time those forest spirits die, they turn into anima. They don't actually get revived by the infirmary because of that. Essentially, they have to die twice in order to die for good. And yeah, every time they die, we can send them back to town as anima to upgrade them to forest spirits again, to once again essentially double their health pool. Also, apparently our treants require us to build the Empire first, which is fine, you know, the Empire will build that either way, we really need that gold. I think I'll build a marketplace, because marketplaces are kind of important, so anima expert or hunter expert. In theory, we should get enough forest spirits either way, without going for the expert. So I'm not entirely sure. Well of Power is actually also not too bad. I think I'll go for Will of Power because I feel like I might simply not get enough gold to actually hire those extra hunters, so I'm gonna do something else. Alright, so we find a palace. Yeah, another advantage of playing on where worlds meet is that there is almost always a palace, and this one is actually fairly simple. It's guarded by some satyrs, pack hunters, and gorgons. And yes, I am using the supporter icons. I finally figured out how to use them, how to activate them, so here I am. We can check out these, yeah, treasure chests. Bestial Ward. It's not exactly what I like. Yeah, though we cannot check this treasure chest out because it's blocked by the hero. The neutral hero does seem to be an extremely easy fight with just, yeah, 5 of these, 20 of these. Yeah, super easy. We can, yeah, we can send the forest spirits out to our hero. Hello? I said send forest spirits out to our hero. Well, not really. But I think here our hero will actually come back because, yeah, we need to clean up the obelisk in order to actually find the treasure, because the treasure is really good, you know? You should definitely go for the treasure whatever chance you get. Another easy fight here against some birds. I think those are called Birds of Fortune. I played a fair bit of as pillars, so I should be, yeah, should theoretically know that. Now, our opponent is Earthen, which are probably one of the toughest factions to play against. The AI seems to be playing them relatively well. Yeah, here I'll probably build pastures. And between Deer and Bladesinger, I usually go for Deer. I just really don't like these Bladesingers. They seem to just run away without doing anything, usually. 2000 experience, you know what? Yeah, I'm not picking up this treasure chest. Now, yeah, if you don't want to pick up a treasure chest, after you see the reward, because you want the reward for another hero. That's one little tip from me to you. If you don't want to pick it up, you press escape and then you press escape again, and here you go. You are no longer required to choose. So now, yeah, we should start, you know, highlighting those areas that we can't see too well. Go through there. In the meantime, our main hero is going for the panda fight. We've built... Yeah, well, we have nothing to hire. We could hire those bucks, but I'm not entirely sure it's worth it. But yeah, interestingly enough, even though, you know, overgrowing the sawmill reduces the daily income, at the end of the day, it actually gives you more than it otherwise would. Because you see, normally the sawmill gives you 2 wood per day, but when it's overgrown, it gives you 1 wood per day, which is 7, and then 10 wood per week, which is 17, and you know, normally it would give you 14 per week, but this way it gives you 17 per week, so it's actually worth doing. Letting the anima die, or letting the forest spirits die is okay, because they will just come back to life, essentially. Summon the goblins immediately, because, yes, because the way the racial skill or class skill of the druids works is that you want to keep casting spells all the time. I'm not gonna be casting Holy Light here, I don't think it's necessary just yet. But yes, goblins, there we go. Gotta summon them fast before the battle is over. Because, yeah, see? We lost 3 forest spirits and 1 anima, but we also gained 9 anima, so it's a net gain of 5. And here we go for the second point of mastery. Now the reason the second point of mastery is so good is because it essentially doubles what you previously had. So, yeah, at rank 1 of mastery you spawn 14 anima per week. But if you rank it up, it's going to be 28, so it doubles. If you rank it up again to 3, it's going to be... You know, it's going to go up from 28 to... What's the next number? 42, essentially. But you know, going from 28 to 42 is a 50% increase, and this right here from 14 to 28 is a 100% increase. So it's you know, essentially most of the abilities in this game do get diminishing returns, which is why it's usually good to get 1 or 2 points into each. Unless you want like super you know, go for as much of a bonus as possible on a specific ability like regeneration, for example. This hero does have regeneration, which we will definitely go for eventually. Could actually do it the next level if we wanted to. I don't think we need to, because for now our mana regen does seem sufficient, but yeah, now we're going to be starting the treasure hunt. It's a little bit too late for my liking. I pretty much always try to find the treasure on the first week. This won't happen this time, I'm pretty sure, but still, it should be fast enough. Yeah, we're missing 2 shards, so this should be the... oh. Do we have any more shards on top? It doesn't look like it, so... oh yeah, there's another one. I can actually pick this up. So it's next to a learning stone, as well as some weird... I don't know what that is. It's not here, probably. Because it looks like a broken mine. Oh, there's a broken mine, and there is the... okay, yeah, there's the learning stone, and there is a broken mine, so it should be like in between them, perhaps. We'll see, but yeah, anyway, we don't have anything to do here. Yeah, we should go for the easy fight next to the learning stone. Because I'm pretty sure this fight would be marked down as easy if we were playing, you know, not playing Hardcore Plus. Anyway, so yes, Fort. Fort is important because of this. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for... Forest Spirits are a good choice, like I said before, because they are the crux of our build, but once again, I think we should get enough of them regardless, so... perhaps it's better to go for Deer here. Yeah, I think I'll go for Deer, because yeah, the Deer can be upgraded to golden bucks, which are awesome, because they have a chance to give you gold, essentially. And you know, of course a chance to insta-gib enemies as well. So yeah, we want to detach our anima once again. We don't want these guys to die, we only want the forest spirits to die. Because forest spirits come back as anima all the time. Yeah, the first things first, before you hire creatures at the start of the first week, or the second week, sorry, you need to build this thing, because yeah, if you stop building on the first or second week, you will be falling quite far behind. Quite far behind indeed, and yes, I want to see if I can... so if we hired all of them, that would cost us 4,000 gold. I don't think it's entirely worth it. Honestly, I think we could just, you know, steamroll most of these, like, mines and whatnot with just forest spirits. Because they're just that awesome when they're in such high numbers. This fight is also relatively easy, you know, just a bunch of Gorgons and a bunch of these Beholders, or whatever they're called in this game. This fight looks relatively easy too, but those, you know, those bipedal pandas could be quite nasty. So let's take it slow and plan it out a little bit better, shall we? Yeah, there are some archers here. Might not want to fight. Yeah, when there are too many archers with those pandas, they make a deadly combo together, so we might want to consider holding off on that just a little bit. But yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is if I want the bucks or the deer right now or later. Okay, let's make a compromise like this. You know, we won't hire all of them, but we will hire some to empower ourselves a little bit. Yeah, see? Now this battle is so easy that the game just tells us that it's way too easy. Yeah, so the reason you want to bring those guys as far back as possible, because otherwise they will just run in and die. And yeah, so boom, summon goblins immediately. I think in this instance I'm actually, yeah. So if you hold Alt, you can see the health of your entire army, not just the elite units. In this case, yeah, you know what, let's go for Holy Light actually. I like that idea. Immediately, you know, we are able to make our forest spirits last a little bit longer. Let's see if we can... yeah, we should be able to summon more goblins again. There we go. So yeah, we've lost, like I said, we've lost 10 forest spirits and 2 anima, but gained 19 anima. So we're still very much positive and growing. And another, yeah, another thing, another level up So Bloodlust is brilliant, because when you've got so many units that die all the time, of course Bloodlust gives you massive bonuses. Yeah, increases the attacks and the attack and speed of allied creatures every time one of your allied units dies, which happens all the time. Yeah, I think I'll go for regeneration, because it will, you know, the faster you go for it, the more it will pay off. In the meantime, we'll also check out the treasure. So it's... yeah, it's closer. It seems to be closer to the Learning Stone than to the Broken Mine. Perhaps here? Oh, yep, there we go. So this is Tusk's Kiras, Tusk's Immortality. Yeah, the Tusk items are pretty good. 1500 experience. You know what? I'll leave it for my main hero. Collect the gold. Gold is more important than Mercury right now. And yeah, I think I want to check the treasure chest with my main as well. There you go, 1000 experience. It's not enough to level us up, but yeah, we will level up still from the other thing. Pause here, detach the anima, so we can once again upgrade them next turn. Yeah, like I said, on the first and second week you want to be building something every day, because you want to go for the Empire as soon as possible, as well as, you know, get all of your dwellings as soon as possible. In this instance, yeah, I'm gonna go for the Architect. I really like the Architect. They just, you know, the concept of that structure is quite fascinating to me, and I think it's possible I can afford all of the deer now, because it would cost me 8 wood, as well as 1600 gold. Doesn't sound too bad, so maybe I should, but you know what, no. I'll just keep fighting with just forest spirits for now. I feel like they are completely sufficient for now. We've almost got 100 of them already, holy cow. Anyway, yeah, so we pick up the treasure chest. 1500 experience, there we go, another level up. So Legion is also great with anima, because, you know, it increases your, the health and damage of your units, but by a flat number. Yeah, you know what, let's go for Legion. And next up, I think we'll go for Bloodlust, because it will, you know, it also unlocks Elementalism, which is also great. Elementalism is awesome. Yeah, the rest can be picked up by Mizuko, because she's, you know, her or his movement points aren't that important, so we'll just go and pick up everything with her. So this is a, oh, this is a dragon cave. I kept calling this thing a broken mine, but it's actually a dragon cave, whoops. Alright, guard post. So this spawns bear guard for us. Or not, it doesn't spawn them, you need to hire them, but bear guards are kind of awesome because, you know, they can scare enemies away with their shots. So maybe we would go for that. But I think this fight should be super easy because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that those blue-haired ladies are Gorgons. Which, you know, Gorgons are like the... essentially the level 2 creatures of the Lament faction. Yeah, you know what, let's go level up Mizuko a little bit more. She did not level up from that. How disappointing. Now well. Yeah, there you go. Build the Palace of Wild now. And speaking of palaces, I think we should go for this thing as fast as we can, perhaps even now. And also I want to destroy the neutral hero, of course, because that will give us more treasure. Oh yeah, and this chest, I think this chest is also experience, which is why I didn't pick it up. Yeah, see, once again, an extremely easy battle is confirmed by the game's AI. Alright, let's go. Yeah, goblins immediately, of course. Let's summon them on top of the beholders. Watchers, right, yeah, they're called Watchers, I was trying to figure that out. Yeah, so with this overwhelming force, none of our forest spirits have died, look at this. None of our forest spirits have died. Wow, we can't even summon the goblins again because the fight is over so quickly. Oh, 2000 experience, thank you. Plus 3 daily movement, super helpful. We can carry that, right? Yeah. So, oh shit, you know what I forgot? Yeah, I forgot to give the items from Mizuko to what's her face? Lorane. That was a mistake. But yes, now I think we shall begin. Whoa, we can actually reach it. Well, not really, but we can reach the guards. That's cool. Yeah, see, once again, a super easy fight. Let's go and start. Yeah, first, yeah, of course, once again, the forest spirits are the first to go in because they are, you know, we can allow them to die. They don't really die. Okay. Yeah, these are Gorgons, like I said. So level 2 creatures of Lament. No big deal whatsoever. Well, they aren't level 2, they are power 3, as we're supposed to call them in this game. Once again, one forest spirit has died. One! And once again, it did not really die because of what I explained before. We can go for recruitment, which is kind of useful, but I think in this case I'll go for, yeah, bloodlust. Because once again, these things die all the time, which means we will gain massive bonuses from them all the time. Okay, but yeah, I need to bring Mizuko and Lorane together once again, like I said, because, yeah.
Stop it!
Oh, she also learns Holy Light from them. From my understanding, yeah, sometimes you can learn different skills from the shrines, but I think the reason is that... Or different spells, sorry, but I think the reason for that is because they've already learned the other spell. Yeah, the Cairns are really good, because you know, those wild speakers, once we upgrade them, they spawn forest spirits all the time, and I'm pretty sure when those forest spirits die, they summon permanent anima, rather than, you know, temporary anima. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. This fight should also be super easy, and the necklace... Oh, +2 spell power, yep. That's a great necklace to have. Yeah, so those super pandas are quite tanky, and they, you know... They do have knockback and all the other nasty stuff. Yeah, once again, bring the deer back all the way back here because we don't want them to die. We don't even have an infirmary right now, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, keep summoning goblins. I should have summoned the goblins behind, but I think I can, like, micro my creatures in order to tie them up immediately. There we go. Holy Light, maybe, let's see. I'll wait a little bit more. Holy Light now. Oh, there we go. Perfection. Yeah, see, lost 19, gaining 26 anima right now. We'll gain even more from the summoned goblins again. Yeah, gotta say that shrine was super helpful. We've lost 2 more pack hunters, but yeah, that's not a big deal. Yeah, the shrine was super helpful. It gives us another spell to cast, which means we can summon more anima for every fight, which are permanent once again. Should we attack this? This gives us what? +1 regeneration. Well, actually, regeneration is good. And this fight will be easier because, yeah, of course it will be easier. So yeah, now we should be relatively careful because instead of... We've lost quite a few forest spirits. They did turn into anima, but we don't want to lose those anima. So, goblins on top of the archers this time, please. Okay, yeah, the lynx, yeah, see the lynxes, when the lynxes die, they will also create additional bloodlust bonus for us. Holy Light now, or... Yeah, let's do it now. Don't want to lose the deer, but I think we won't. Yeah, lose 4 anima. Summon the goblins again. Nice ending to the fight, thank you. Yeah, so 9, 5, that's 14, and we gain 18, so yeah, we keep gaining them instead of losing them. I think elementalism... So of course, like I said before, getting most of these skills to rank 2 essentially doubles the effect. But elementalism though. But swarming though, but creation though. We cast spells all the time, so creation might be also worth it. Hard choice. You know what? I'll upgrade regeneration, because when we pick this thing up, which we won't, but whatever, this will allow us to get regeneration rank 3, which normally wouldn't be possible, but it is now possible because of the lyre. And I think that's pretty good. As long as we can actually carry that, yes we can. Oh, it's an offhand, that's not good. That means it's mutually exclusive with our shield. That is slightly not good, but hey. Worse has happened, right? Yeah, so... chest plate, please. This shield can actually stay in Mizuko, because we've got literally no use for it now. Okay, you know what? I'll leave regeneration on for now, but every time before we start a fight, we'll equip Tusk's Immortality instead. Because that gives +4 defense. That is, you know how much that is? That is 12% extra health on all our creatures. Important. I would say so. Elemental Gate is also great, of course. Because Elemental Gate allows us to summon 3 units every day. So we should probably go for that. I wonder. You know what, let's build the infirmary. I think it's way past the time we did so. It could have brought back some of those anima, so probably should have done that before. Should we fight these guys right now? They've got Sons of Odin there, they've got those Rock Earthen which respawn, and most importantly they've got the Demon Goats, which are really nasty because they've got the burning stuff. They summon fireflies when they die. That's what I was trying to say. You know what, I think I'll actually overgrow the ore pit here, and this way I also got slightly closer without actually attacking them. And yeah, next turn we'll go back and upgrade those forest spirits. And we'll see from there. Oh, I did, right, I didn't kill the neutral hero, which was probably a mistake, but I feel like this neutral hero wouldn't be that useful because it's kind of weak. I'm pretty sure, like, the strength of the neutral hero, you know, or the quality of items the neutral hero drops actually depend on their strength. So probably don't want to do that right now. So do I build a stronghold right now and break myself for all the resources, or do I build something more innocent? You know what, yeah, I think I'll build this thing. And yeah, Druid Expert sounds way better than Hunter Expert, I'll be honest with you. I'll be real with you, Chief. And yeah, there we go. 126 forest spirits by now. Now that's a serious number. Yeah, I think we should just be completely fine destroying these guys. Now, of course, you know, it doesn't say the battle is too easy, but it doesn't have to be too easy for us to, you know, win confidently. I think I'll actually replace the deer with the forest spirits. Because, you know, the forest spirits are the ones that are allowed to die. But no one else. Yeah, these are Sons of Odin which can heal, so they are will actually hanging back. Which I think might be to the enemy's detriment, actually, because they are... you know, they are melee units and they are the tankiest ones they've got. See, 188 health per apiece. Alright, so yeah, summon goblins immediately because we will need all we can get. Yeah, also defending allows us to have the demon goats come in first so we can kill them first before other enemies arrive. Very useful. How we're looking. I think I'll wait a little bit more before activating the... Oh, yep, it's good to activate now, probably. There we go. Alright, come on, kill those demon goats. Oh, I think that since we're on grass terrain, it also summons anima as our elementals. Wait, oh, I don't have elementalism, so that's a pointless statement, never mind. Oh. Yeah, so we've lost... Well, we've lost 40 forest spirits and 12 anima. And gained 47 forest spirits in the process, so... Once again, pretty good deal. Overgrow the gold mine. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna say yes. Like, sure, the gold is important, but wood is also important. So yes, to round out our army, we will need crystal, because that's what that's what you use to hire druids. I think upgrading the cairns also... No, it doesn't, it requires mercury, actually. Alright, so yeah, swap out the Tusk Shield for extra regeneration once again. And now we shall... What do I attack first, I wonder? Dragon Cave also sounds pretty good, but the thing about Dragon Cave is it actually doesn't give you any units once you conquer it, so... There is that. Alright, so yeah, we've got vampires and those weird... Oh yeah, spiders, vampires, onyx rods. And here we've got a whole bunch of bears and a massive horde of these miners or whatever they are. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll attack the... Hello? Like, what is this pattern? Isn't, like... Like, isn't going to the right side gonna be faster, or... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was gonna be faster, but yeah. Kill these guys first, because I'm pretty sure it's way easier. Also, yeah, we should have been sending these guys away. You know what? Mizuko, come here. That's gonna be Mizuko's job in this instance. We can even, yeah, we can even send them into town without actually having her enter the town. Oh, the neutral hero is coming towards us, that's really nice. Saves me some time trying to catch them. Well, there we go, 35 extra forest spirits. I should have built that thing first, but never mind, we're good. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it, we can't build anything else. Should we hire anyone else though? Should we hire more of these deer? I mean, yeah, why not? It's only gonna cost us 8 wood, so not a big deal, I'd say. Alright, here we go. Get back to our fair lady. Fair lady should also swap the shield out, as we're about to go fight! Yeah, so we've got vampires, we've got spiders, onyx rods. See, the thing here is the spiders and vampires are way faster than the zombies and the onyx rods, so we can actually exploit that to our advantage by staying behind as they are coming towards us. So yeah, wolf, go back here, whatever you are. Jackal, 124 forest spirits, very nice. Okay, summon goblins immediately, and also yeah, have our forest spirits go back. So if they cluster up like that, then the enemy will take more time to reach them, and now we can attack them all at once. Yeah, see, the onyx rods are lagging behind while the vampires are attacking first. Not too much damage they're doing right now, so we probably don't want to heal right now. Let's do it right now, because we're kind of running out of time here already. Very soon the battle will be over. Lost one deer, which is not good. But I think we'll also gain a lot of stuff in the process, and yeah, the onyx rods are a complete joke once, you know, everyone else is dead. They do have lash, which is kind of an area of effect attack, which doesn't work too well for us, but still, I think we should be fine. Alright, so yeah, we've got a choice between elementalism, extra legion. I think in this instance I'll actually go for legion. Overgrow, I'd say yes. And yeah, our second important objective here is to... We got 15 mana, which... Wait, what? 15? Really? I thought we had less after the fight was over, but apparently... Alright then, that's fine. Yeah, so area of effect attack are slightly problematic for this build, because, you know, you rely on high numbers of weak units, which usually... Yeah. Area of effect attacks are specifically good at countering that. Right, yeah, so the animals back, those guys back. Forest spirits at the front. Defend also, because once again the bears will go in first before... The bears will go in first before everyone else, and boom, here we go. They do serious damage by charging, but like, still, it's gonna be okay, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we aren't... As you can see, not many of our anima are damaged even so. Also, I probably should have summoned the goblins on top of the priests now that I think about it, instead of whatever I did. Let's heal? Yeah, sure, let's heal. Okay. So we've only lost one forest spirit so far, which is kind of insane if you ask me. I'm guessing Legion is working quite well right now. Alright, yeah, look at, yeah, those priests stand absolutely no chance against the storm of anima. Or spirits. Yeah, sure, let's overgrow that as well, because we've got plenty of crystal already. Swap out the thing for the lyre. Alright, so... There's more crystal for us as well, but yeah, this is the end of the week. So very soon we should have some serious reinforcements, and also, yeah, let's kill this guy, or this lady. They are fairly annoying. I'd like to get rid of them, please. We can actually send our forest spirits from here. Because that way I'm pretty sure they will hit both the archers and the other dudes. And yeah, I'm actually not gonna send my anima out, because I don't feel like it's necessary. Let's go. Yeah, split up with those guys. Send those forward. We've got 12 mana to work with, so we can use one heal. Which we probably should. Yeah, let's use it right now while we still can, because the battle is almost over already. Very nicely done. Lost 2 forest spirits, gained 9 anima from that. Amazing. Yeah, I think at this point we should go for elementalism, because, you know, our opponents, the dwarves, are masters of long drawn-out fights, so... This Laboran Trousers, Intermediate Leggings, Toxicology. This one gives Demonology and Defense, so... I don't like Demonology within the context of this faction, at least, because, you know, you sacrifice your experience, which you use to unlock all these amazing abilities, and instead you just gain some extra troops. Yeah, I don't think it's that worth it, honestly. I'm not entirely sure how one is supposed to even use demonology, but hey. I guess someone might have found out. Just if they have, let me know. Yeah, and I think it's about time our hero returned to this, because yeah, we do have the Mage Guild, which she hasn't visited yet. Stronghold, yeah, Stronghold is kind of pointless right now because, you know, we haven't actually... we've missed our window for building the Stronghold. It doesn't give you any units right away. So it's kind of pointless to build at the beginning of the week unless you are under attack, which we aren't. Let's actually upgrade the pastures. Oh, we've actually maxed out our bucks. And wow, we are out of resources completely. Yeah, so the golden bucks... as long as they don't run in and die first, can prove extremely useful, because like I said, they turn enemies into gold. You know what, let's go for wisdom. Oh, cure is an amazing spell. I really wish you could transfer spells between heroes in this game, but then I'm pretty sure the arcane faction would be completely broken. Because, you know, they can get free spells every day, they can learn spells using those, the Aether Forge. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not... Arcane would be absolutely broken in this case. So Chaos is actually a super useful spell. See? It splits those guys up. The bucks will kill them extremely easily. And they also get stunned, kind of stunned when they do that, so they just walk around in a daze. I can also use... Yeah, I don't feel like I need to use the healing thing right now, because it is fairly expensive, so let's use this one instead. Also, I might be taking this fight without the shield now that I think about it. Yeah, as long as the golden bucks don't die, which I'm pretty sure they aren't, we should be relatively okay. Yeah, see, they've already turned some of these enemies into gold. Yeah, see, that demonology is kind of unfortunate because it will keep, you know, those things will keep popping up telling us to summon like weird death fireflies for nothing. For no good reason. Yeah, sure, let's overgrow that too. Because yeah, the overall resource output actually increases slightly. Even with the precious resources, it's just, you know, instead of the precious ones you get wood, but the overall resource quantity is more than you could get from a single mine. I've never actually repaired a chapel in this game, so I think I'm gonna try that right now. And even if we do get under attack right now, my hero actually has Town Portal because she's visited the Mage Guild, so she will be able to teleport to our main town immediately. Okay, so you are... Yeah, first of all, let's swap out the Lyre for the shield. 12 defense, by the way. Yeah, it seems like defense and spell power are the primary stats of these guys, although it could be because I've got +6 defense from my items, if not more. +7 defense from items alone, so maybe that's why, but it seems like, yeah, otherwise defense and knowledge for her would be on the same level pretty much. Once again, easy fight. We'll probably... You know what, let's replace all of these guys with the forest spirits. Yeah, this is a little bit too much, so we will have to remove a few of the forest spirits, but that's fine. Here you go. Yeah, once again, prevent the golden bucks from dying, which means they should be as far away as possible. And yeah, chaos, if we chaos the archers, they will go all over the place, allowing our troops to kill them extremely easily. Like, we can send them against those archers right there. Summon goblins on top of these as well. As long as our golden bucks don't die and give us some extra gold, we should be alright. Yeah, see those crows turning into gold? Some pandas as well, some archers. Ah, these guys also do the same thing. They also have Midas Touch, but nah. Alright, let's see. So, your arrival at the chapel has been... You arrive at a chapel which has seen better days. You may offer 2,000 gold and a day of work to restore it, giving your hero a permanent +1 to morale. Yeah, sure, why not? Permanent morale without items sounds like a pretty good deal to me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so yeah, we've built that, we've built the thing. Let's build the elemental gate finally. It's way past the time we should have built that, but... Yeah, I like going for the fire elementals because they are, you know, they explode when you kill them, doing some extra damage to lots of enemies. Once again, our hero can't move because she is tired from repairing the station of the chapelle, I should say. Well, this hero isn't very mobile. That's okay. We can upgrade the forest heart, but I think, yeah, the cairns, upgrading the stone cairns is a little bit more important. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really see how powerful our enemies are. Archives of Magic would be pretty cool, but we're lacking Mercury for that. There is some Mercury lying around, that should be good. Yeah, you know what, let's build the Archives of Magic now, before I forget. Because they do actually give us extra spells. They will give us all the spells that are available, because our hero is level 10 now, so we've learned, yeah, Earthen Guards, Hypnotize, Precision, so obviously our hero has no Earth Magic or anything like that, so it's not the best thing in the world, but it'll do. Anyway, at this point we might actually want to just, you know, get all of these guys, get all of our forest spirits and just attack. So maybe let's hold off on it just yet. Well, we can still send our hero out. And yeah, also swap the shield for the lyre once again. Yeah, at this point Mizuko is just kind of stuck doing who knows what. Hey, we hired all of the druids, or super druids, or whatever they're called, wild speakers, right? Yeah. Add them to our fire elementals, and here we go. I think it is time to take the fight to the enemy. So we've got those... Yeah, it seems like an extremely easy fight, I'm not gonna lie. Because all they've got are these corrupted... Oh, the game is suggesting to only deploy forest spirits and literally nothing else. Well, okay. And yeah, we should actually be attacking here because the enemies are so few in numbers and the Death Seekers will actually... Or... What? Okay, my dudes decided to go back first. Yeah, let's summon a few goblins here to feed the vampires. Yeah, the vampires should be extremely easy to kill. The immortals, these are called masks of decay, sorry, even more so. And yeah, by the way, you can zoom now, which wasn't the case for a while, but yes, you can zoom now. I wonder if I should, yeah, remember that casting any spell also heals because of the way your wild whatever works. The racial skill of those druids, archdruids, works that way. Easiest fight, easiest break of your life. Have you ever seen someone do so well on the... Well, you probably have, because, you know, in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 you can do that in week 1, essentially. But yes. This game isn't about, like, doing fights where you literally take no losses. It's about being more efficient with your resources in terms of macro. Or, you know, slow build-ups and all that. Okay, there is a neutral hero who also looks extremely easy to kill, and this looks like where we need to go. This looks like the enemy's, the portal to the enemy territory, so... I think what I'll do is... Wait, where is she going? I'm not sure. Where are you going, Mizuko? Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's detach... Yeah, let's detach the anima, because I feel like we might get a chance to actually, you know, upgrade them. So let's do that. There's one enemy who's doing nothing. Oh, there's one enemy who's exiting the tunnel. Let's see what she's got. Oh, 10 to 20 of these priests could be problematic. They feel like we can handle them. Especially if we bring this back. Yeah, you know what? Let's hire another hero. We don't have a champion statue, which is a little bit unfortunate, but... Actually, speaking of champion statue, why don't we just build that and then get another hero? There you go, level 5. She even has town portal. In case we need that. Hello? Oh, wrong hero. Right. Now, we don't actually have the gold to upgrade them. Oh, yeah, no, we don't. But we do have a marketplace and we've got trillions of wood. So let's spend some of these and upgrade. There you go. Yeah, I don't think we really need those treants, and yeah, so... This hero, the Lynx specialist, is a lot faster than Mizuko herself, so probably should do that first. So it looks like the path towards us is around the left side here. Alright, well, let's go and fight this guy first and foremost. This seems like a relatively easy fight now. We can summon goblins on top of his shooters. The game won't even, the game won't even let us deploy the wild speakers. It didn't deploy a single wild speaker because we've got so many of these. Right, yeah, let's summon goblins on top of the seductresses or whatever those are called. And yeah, we definitely should go on the offensive here. Oh, and we summon fire elementals because it's lava terrain. That's also nice. Should we heal? I mean, yeah, why not? Let's heal. More anima once again. Yeah, it looks like the backlight got completely crushed by the combination of goblins and elementals, so yeah. Easy does it. Yeah, 18 lost, 22 gained, essentially. Oh, fire elementals. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll summon these because we don't actually have them. Cape is actually useful because we didn't have that before. 12 spell power now, pretty good. Yeah, it looks like the path towards the enemy hero is right here. I think we should wait for them to come to us though, because we are awaiting reinforcements, and yeah, I'm also not going to attack anything in this zone because, you know, the treasure zones in this game are usually heavily overguarded, and I think I'll actually stand inside the portal, see if this hero can reach. Well, she can almost reach, so yeah. Let's go back a little bit, because if the enemy hero walks towards us, we should be able to meet them halfway and just destroy— oh. It looks like they aren't going this way though, so that's cool. So you give everything to us, except the lynxes. Yeah, I don't think we need those lynxes, so you can have those. Yeah, 19 anima. Now you TP. There you go. And now you can upgrade those anima and give us some more stuff. Oh, it's also the start of the week. It's probably a good idea to attack right now, but we'll see. I think wild speakers are the most important thing we can have right now, so... Okay. At this point, yeah, at this point Mizuka will probably be able to walk further. You can have your lynxes once again. That's fine. Alright. So yeah, we've got... those wild speakers will prove a serious benefit to us, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I didn't have to attack those, I could walk around them. Well, that's dumb of me to not realize, but I couldn't see that, so whatever. Should we attack this hero? I don't think we should. I think we should go straight for the enemy town and end the game that way. Of course, most of our forest spirits will die in the process, but that's okay. Yep, see, she doesn't want to attack us, which means our hero is way stronger. But she could intercept our reinforcements, so we should probably bring them back here. Yeah, you know what? We'll give all the reinforcements to the Lynx hero. And she will stay in town and wait for the enemy to attack. Yeah, since this one didn't attack us, this means she doesn't think she can win. So we can just go for the town, and then end the game this way. Where's the town? Oh, there it is. Helenfjord. It has nothing for guards, which is awesome. And we've got a whole bunch of stuff for guards, and we can hire more. We've got 2 of these treants. We can... you know what? I think we should probably... yeah, let's upgrade the treant thingamajig. Wait, what the enemy... oh, see? Yeah, this hero is also going for our town, it seems like. Can we reach? Looks like we can. Well, let's go. Yeah, so these guys don't even have, like, Antler Elite or anything like that. I'm not entirely sure what they were doing, but it looks like they didn't manage to get any of the elite creatures in. Just the priests, which is really weird, but whatever. Goblins in your face. Ow. Alright, come on. The butterflies of doom! They're here! They have come knocking on your doorstep, flapping their little wings of destruction. And you will all perish, getting bit to pieces by those butterflies. None of our bucks are even dying somehow. I'm not entirely sure if that's possible. They die all the time, but not this time, I guess. We only lost 2 forest spirits, which is insane. Still have to capture the town, though. Okay. Alright, yeah. So let's go here. Yeah, I would prefer the forest spirits over pretty much anything else, like I've already described, so let's do that. Oh yeah, we can also use chaos to bring the entire enemy army, the entire enemy garrison outside the walls. Pretty handy ability, I'd say. I've always underestimated chaos because I really didn't understand what the point was, but you can clearly see it, you know, just bring the enemy outside and destroy them. Alright, so at this point the town is definitely ours. No, I don't want these, shut up. Yeah, there we go, Helenfjord is now ours. We can hire... oh, we can hire this troglodyte guy. And now what we do is we TP to our main town, because our hero hasn't used TP yet. You know what? No. First let's use the earthen guards here. They will help protect the town. There you go. And then you will TP. Here we go. And now the Lynx hero should actually just give all of her forces away and run away from the town, because that's extremely important. You need to always do that when you are, you know, trying to protect your town from a siege, because if there are multiple heroes in your town as is getting attacked, for some weird reason, the choice of, you know, which hero will be defending is given to the attacker and not to the defender. Okay, here you go. 200 forest spirits. I reckon that's a pretty good number. What do you say? And yeah, of course, the troglodyte guy will just stay here for now and just chill, wait for the enemy to attack. Yeah, see? Now she's of course running away because our hero is way more powerful, and I think we should go in, you know, we should be in hot pursuit here. Try our best to catch up. We might not be able to catch up because, you know, she's higher level, and, you know, with levels in this game you get more movement points. Pretty much every hero does. Go for treants, I really like those guys. And in this town, I haven't even seen... oh, wow, they've got the cave regions, but why didn't they hire those? That's weird. Maybe they did, but I didn't notice. Oh yeah, this guy has both the bears and the cave regions, and yeah, this lady is... yeah, this lady has the bear guards, or bear cavalry. Oh, we can also fight these in the meantime. It's gonna be really easy because we've got 92 lynxes from bodyguards. Amazing. Go lynxes, or lynx, go! Chaos on the archers, just for giggles. Yeah, finish off those in the back line. Hello? We've got archers in our back line. Enemy archers, I might add. Get rid of those, please, but yeah. Losses literally don't matter in this fight because our troops aren't real anyway. This is how bodyguards work. The troops aren't real, so them dying literally doesn't matter at all. Okay. Send reinforcements, yeah, that's one annoying thing. For some reason, every time a bodyguard's hero gets into a fight like that, they are asking you desperately to send reinforcements. I think in this instance, swarming is the best thing we can get. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. So our troglodyte man has... what? Oh yeah. Our troglodyte man has himself 21 minotaurs, so I'm pretty sure if the enemy attacks us, they are completely and utterly screwed. Okay, for some reason I can't see... okay, now I can. They did not actually trade armies for some reason, so... okay. Yeah, this guy still has his army. This lady still has her army. They didn't combine their armies for some reason, but we can attack. Wait, that's the wrong... oh no, we're fighting... oh, we're fighting the neutrals, aren't we? Okay. Whatever. Have to fight the neutrals before we fight anything else. I'm pretty sure the forest spirits are the better choice here. In comparison to anything else, because once again, they've got strength in numbers, but we've got strength in more numbers. So here, have at them. Butterflies of doom, look at this. Ah! Ah! This is amazing, dude. They are turning into gold. Well, I think actually enemies are mostly turning into gold, but at this point in the game, gold is completely irrelevant because we've almost won already. So whatever. Should probably heal them, you know, just in case. We've lost 28 of them already. That's really nasty, actually. But yeah, all they're working with right now are those halberd people. So whatever. Let's shield them, maybe. Add some more anima to our ranks. Okay. Looks like, yeah. Oh, they've still got shooters as well. I didn't even see those. Let's Acid Splash. That will also heal our, you know, our troops some more. Very nice. Very useful. We got 33 animas and 174 normal, or not normal, but forest spirits. Sure, let's go for destruction. I think that will be fun. Okay, yeah, here you go. This is the big fight, or one of the big fights. The other one will be for the town. Okay, yeah, wild speakers to summon some more of these guys. Let's remove one forest spirit. That, yeah, that is enough. Go. Aha! Hit the swarm! Oops. Transformation. That guy transformed into... Oh, he is a hero, right? Heroes don't transform into other stuff. A really cool skin for the cave regent, I gotta say. Won't save them, but you know. It is a cool skin. Can't deny that. Okay. Oh, one of them turned into a frog. That's interesting. Frogs are like super low powered from what I remember. Yeah, I think we are gonna lose a lot of our forest spirits here, but once again, remember, they actually don't, you know, they don't actually die, they just turn into... Whoa! The forest spirit's lifting this giant yeti! That's awesome. Oh, that wasn't the forest spirit, that was the seagull. Yeah, those guys, they're called Ocean Menace. Those are the ones you can summon from your Nature's Call or whatever. I keep forgetting the name of the ability. I'll see after this fight what it's actually called, but... Yeah, and also every time those forest spirits die, they now cast Destruction. Which causes the more enemies to die. Oh, look at all the gold scattered about as well. This is from the Children of Midas dying, of course. Yeah, so, like, it's called, first of all... It's called Life Spark, there we go, yeah. Alright, this guy now has... 20 Minotaurs instead of 21, so the power of our main heroes has decreased somewhat, but hey, that's fine. Are we... No, we need to equip the Lyre because we are out of spell points. Oh, this hero actually doesn't want to attack that. You want to attack... Okay, that's fair. Should we build a stronghold? We can't. Oh, we're missing one ore. Yeah, you know what, let's buy some ore. Sell some more of this, and now we can... Oh, we can't hire anything, but we can build a stronghold, which will definitely help tremendously. Because, yeah, our defenses are now... What is this? Well, the number of defenders doesn't really matter. What matters is this. This is our main force. Unfortunately, no ranged troops there, only melee, but that's fine. I think at this point we can... Well, first of all, we can keep pursuing, just in case our forces are insufficient. We can... No, we cannot catch her, which is good. I'd like... Oh! Wait, what? What? What do you... Interesting. She decided to go in the opposite direction, so I guess the final fight will be in the open field. And not against their town, like I was hoping, but, yeah. Against the enemy hero, alone, in the open field, with our main hero, so let's go for that. Final battle time, here we go! Alright, so yeah, put all of our devastating forest spirits in this location. Oh, toxicology, that could wreck us. But, we do have some... Oh, we can evolve them. Yeah, let's do that, actually. How about that? Yeah, so these guys summon forest spirits throughout the battle, which is super useful. We can shield those evolved units now, because why not? And we can also transform enemies if we want to. Looks like, yeah, looks like they are already getting pushed back. The bear cavalry is no match for all this nonsense that we've just summoned in. Yeah, let's go and transform the priests. Because from my understanding, those priests are really nasty. They can resurrect. Yeah, they can like resurrect enemies, but okay. There are no longer any more you know. There were upgraded priests some time ago, but now they are turned into something else. Wait, can I cast Disrupting Ray, or it's 10 mana, right? Yeah, here you go. Disrupting Ray, reducing the health of the new reinforcements. And yeah, they do have, I think she has Recalcitrance, which summons those ghosts, like the one you can see right there. Oh, that ghost is also dead now. dead zombie ghosts, and yeah, notice how we haven't even had to summon reinforcements yet for some reason, and we won. Easy does it. Demonology, whatever, and yep, here you go. We won the game. Ta-da-ta-ta. Oh, nice. Well, it literally doesn't matter what we're leveling up here, but if I were to do so, definitely swarming and recalcitrance probably as well. You know, it does sound useful, especially, you know, imagine like if this forest spirit dies and it summons another, it summons a recalcitrance copy, and then it summons another animal when that copy dies. That would be amazing. I don't actually know if that's how it works, but you know, in theory. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of our guide here. So the strategy is extremely simple, as you can see. You just, yeah, go for this anima specialist hero who has anima mastery. You level up that mastery to rank 2 as fast as possible. You build a whole bunch of them. You keep upgrading them so that they never die permanently. And then yeah, in the meantime, you build up your town. You build up the forces. You know, you build up other forces like the shooters, the druids, the treants, all that, without actually using them, because they literally never die, because all you're using for combat is the forest spirits. And yeah, eventually you've just got so many troops, because you haven't been losing anything, you've got so many troops that your enemy is pretty much can't do anything to stop you. See, it's the end of week 4, and we've already won. And you know, not just, you know, we haven't just captured the enemy town, we have completely wiped them out by the end of week 4. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you find it entertaining and useful. So if you did, don't forget once again to like and comment, and or like and subscribe, and maybe even comment down below. And tell me what guides to what other factions would you like to see. You know, of course, I am probably going to go for my own build in whatever faction you do choose. But yes, I am definitely open for suggestions on what faction I should do next. So please, by all means, share that with me and tell me. For now though, this is all I've got for you for today, so goodbye, take care everybody, and I hope to see you soon again.